Hello everybody, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac deer. This just happens to be my Sun Bear Zodiac. I am a deer. So we're going to be doing, this is for the mid to end of July, and we're going to be doing a medicine wheel spread. So this just follows the alchemy of the medicine wheel. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull the set, and then I am going to clarify with the 1909 tarot. And then at the end of the reading, I will be drawing three main themes from the Sacred Forest Oracle. So let's go ahead and get started. We start in the center of the medicine wheel. In the center, this is where our center power animal sits. It is humans. It is pure intellect and measure. It is the collective consciousness of all humans. It is also death and rebirth. For the great teacher, it is feelings. It is confrontation, defeat, and patience. So we start here in the center with tiger energy. So the tiger energy, this is the lunar force. This is very feminine energy. And it is a card of being one with silence. It is a card of being it's a card of awakening to your own power. So let's just pull a card from the 1909 and we'll clarify this tiger energy. So with the tiger, we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing. So I feel like right now, maybe you have awakened something within yourself. You could be at the beginning of something very new. And right now it's filling you with a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. It's just all those emotions. And allow those emotions to come. Don't try to stop them and really connect with that feminine energy right now. Next, we go to the east of the medicine wheel. And in the east of the medicine wheel, we have, this is where our warrior animal sits. It is also where the sun and stars sit. And for the great teachers, it is raw power, rage and raw power. So we have camel energy. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so the camel energy is a card of being resourceful. It's a card of knowing yourself and being self-reliance. It is a card, also a card of opposites being in balance. Um, the camel lives in the desert, but it carries water in its hump on its back. So it is very resourcefulness. Resourceful. It uses that water when it needs it. And with the camel, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles, this is the wealth card. This is a card of success, abundance, and seeing the fruits of your labor. So I feel that a lot of you deer, including myself, have been very resourceful the last little while. And in the next couple weeks, we're really going to start seeing the fruits of our labor. We're actually going to see the abundance start coming in. And I feel like this is, like I said, raw power sits in the east of the wheel. And I think that raw power is going to be coming through when we see the fruits of our labor. Next, we move to the west of the wheel. And in the west of the wheel, this is where our healer animal sits. It is also, in the earth count, it is earth and the planets. And for the great teachers, it is care and spirit. So here we have the sea serpent. So the sea serpent represents the sacral chakra. So this is a card of healing emotional wounds. I know myself, this is something that I have been doing for quite a little while, working on healing old emotional wounds and really healing that sacral chakra. And I think in the next 2 weeks, Um, this will be what this us deer will be doing. We will be healing those emotional wounds, and this is going to allow our energy to flow better. Let's just clarify this sea serpent. Okay, with the sea serpent, we have the Page of Cups. So, again, the Page of Cups is a card of being imaginative, being a dreamer. It's a card of connecting with your inner child. And so I think that could be necessary for the healing of of the sacral chakra, is really spending some time connecting with your inner child, and look at the emotional wounds that your inner child suffered, because I believe those are the wounds that need to be healed for us. Next, we move to the south of the wheel. So in the south of the wheel, this represents our emotions. It is where our birth animal sits, so our deer sits in the south. It is also the plants and the spirit of all plants. And for the great teachers, it represents pain and death. And again, I have said in all the videos, death doesn't necessarily have to mean dying. It just means the end of something. And also with death usually comes a rebirth. So in the south, we have butterfly energy. So the butterfly energy is undergoing great change and transformation. So again, like I really do feel that the deers are going through a major transformation over the next couple weeks. We are, like I said, really healing that sacral chakra. Um, and this is really going to change and um, transform ourselves. So with the butterfly spirit, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit is a card of inner guidance. It's a card of seeking answers within. So I think through this time of change and this time of death and rebirth that we are going through um, right now, meditation is, first of all, going to be very important for us. Like I said, seeking those answers from within, looking inside, like I said, looking back to that inner child, and like really healing those old wounds. And like I said, this is really going to be an inside job. But once it is done, like I said, that hermit has his feet frozen in the mountain, and inside his lantern there is the star from the star card. So I think when this transformation is complete, it's really going to let that star out. We will feel free, and we will feel a lot of hope, and back to our authentic selves. Next, we go to the north of the medicine wheel. This is the area of our mind. This is where our recapitulation animal sits. It is also animals and the spirit of all animals. And it is where the physical and fear sit with the great teachers. So we start with cheetah energy. So this is a solar force, which is interesting because we had the tiger, which is a lunar force, and then we also have the cheetah, which is the solar force. Um, so again, I would say like there's a real balancing happening right now between our feminine and masculine energies. We are really learning to balance um, the um, the being and the doing, if that makes sense. Um, right? And so I say that, you know, this is asking us to shine our light from within. I also feel though that um, our minds could be moving very, very fast um, right now. Let's just pull a card from the 1909 Tarot and clarify that. So with the cheetah, we have the Five of Wands. So again, I think that this is saying, so the Five of Wands is a card of competition, conflict, and obstacles. But I feel like with this cheetah energy, we have a lot of energy right now, and we have the ability to overcome any obstacles that are in our way. We're just going to fly past those obstacles. Um, we just need to remember that we don't have to prove ourselves to anybody. But what is a good plan, especially with this cheetah, because it's a very fast moving energy. And like I said, I think our minds will be moving very fast. And it's just asking you to reconnect with the why before you start running with something. Okay. So next we go down to the southeast of the wheel. In the southeast, this is where our shadow animal sits. It is the spirits and the great teachers. And for the great teachers, it is sex and loneliness. So here we have spider energy. Hmm. So the spider energy is it's very process oriented. Um, hmm. But it right now it's saying that there's creativity everywhere, and I feel like it's possible that some deer could be feeling a little discouraged or tired at the moment. And if you are, I would say, like I said, that there's creative energy everywhere, and it's asking you to tap into that creative energy. Yeah, it's asking for create playful creativity, whatever that looks like for you. And with the spider, we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is about knowing your limits. It's about, um, again, it can be about walking away from things. Um, but I kind of feel like it's kind of saying, know your limits and don't take on more than you can handle at the moment. Um, there seems to be a general theme with some of these readings for the need to balance, the work hard, play hard, and allow that playful creativity um, in your life. And I would say walk away from anything that steals that creative energy from you. Okay, next we go to the southwest of the wheel. Now, in the southwest of the wheel, this is where um, the our dreamer animal sits. This is the sacred dreams of life. It is also the kachinas, and it also, for the great teachers, it is honesty and need. So we have mouse energy here. So mouse energy is very detail oriented, but it can also be very small-minded and a little bit nitpicky. It's kind of a little bit of a nervous energy. Let's clarify this mouse energy down here. Okay, so with that we have the Fool. So the Fool is about taking a leap of faith. Um, and again, this is showing up in the Southwest. So this is the area, like I said, the sacred dreams of life and our dreamer animal. So I feel like um, so you need to take a leap of faith towards a dream or a goal that you have. Um, and with the mouse energy, it is asking you that it's okay to look at the details, but it's asking you not to be too nitpicky over whatever this new beginning is. Um, And it also warns about being busy with no purpose, right? So make sure that if you are busy, that it is working towards something. And I see you starting a very meaningful project at the moment. Um, And yeah, I do like as long as like I said, as long as you don't get too nitpicky and are too nervous about it, I feel like you'll be very organized and prepared. So, but you have to take that leap of faith. You have to let go of that nervousness, work through the discomfort, and take that leap of faith towards your dream. Okay, next we go up to the northwest of the wheel. So this is where our death animal sits. It is also the cycles of natural law and the Shinamiya. And for the great teachers, this is where seeking and testing sit. So here we have, oops, lamb energy. So this card is saying here that um, you could be feeling a little bit timid. I feel like there is some truth um, that is coming in for you today. Um, and it's the message that's coming through is that truth is a gift. Sometimes we don't always like the truth, but the truth is a gift. So it's asking you to listen and receive whatever this message is. Let's just clarify this. So with the lamb, we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is a card of restoring inner peace. So your death animal has a message uh, for you, or I think a lot of our death animals have a message for you. And it's interesting because just this morning I had another reading done that said that I needed to do some work with my death animal. So apparently I will be doing this. But yes, so the Lamb and the Four of Swords. So yeah, restore your inner peace. Allow yourself just the time to listen. I would say be very mindful of your responses. Um, and be very mindful and thoughtful of your responses to things. Don't react to things. Don't let things rile you up. Let it go. Um, and just allow yourself that inner peace, that inner knowing. Um, yeah, I do feel like there is definitely an important message that is coming in with this lamb spirit. Um, but yes, you have to be at peace with yourself to receive this message. So, like I said, take some time to rest and take some time for yourself over the next week and really spend some time in quiet meditation is what I would recommend. And if you can journey to your death animal, I think that would be a beautiful thing because your death animal really, they do have messages for us at this time. Okay, so next, the last card in the spread is in the Northeast. So in the Northeast, this is where our past life or our ancestry animal sits. Um, it is also moon movement and energy and pure science. It is, and for the great teachers, it is victory and love. So we start off with crow energy. So this is an energy of being spiritually strong, which is, I think, your past selves and or your ancestors are asking you to be spiritually strong right now. It says to see the unseen. So there's things that are there right now for you at the moment that you're not seeing, and it's asking you to, like I said, probably spend some time in meditation and connect with your death animal as and your past life animal. Yes, because there's things around that are there that you're not seeing at the moment. let's clarify this. So with that, we have the Hierophant. So this is a card of a spiritual search. So I think for some of us um, that could be what we are not seeing right now. I feel like maybe we could be unsure of the direction that we want to take in our spiritual search. So this is just a card of educating ourselves. And, with the crow is known to be um, associated with like psychic abilities. Some believe that crows can see the past, present, and the future. Um, and it's just saying like that whatever it is that spiritual search that we're looking for, we will know when we find it. It'll be one of those, you know that you know because you know. You don't know why you know, but you know. It's kind of that feeling. So we will know it when it comes. So I would say, don't panic if you're not sure of your direction at the moment. But again, allow yourself that meditation, that time for inner reflection. Um, because the truth will reveal itself to us. Okay, so now we will pull three main themes for deer for mid to the end of July. Okay, so the three main themes for the deer. Oh, okay. um, so we have change, purity, and purification. So again, like I said, I do feel like we are going through and have gone through a lot of change recently, but this change has been very good for us. This has been positive change, and it has been purifying, and it has purified us. And I love this unicorn, and I always relate unicorns to the third eye, right? Just because of where the horn sits is right in the placement. Um, of the third eye. So, to me it says like we are on a quest right now. Like I said, that spiritual search. We are on that quest. We are on a search for healing, and we are trying to purify um, our souls. And I think we are going to find a lot of purification with the changes that have happened, are happening, and that will happen. Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for being here. I hope you enjoyed the reading for mid to end of July. I will be doing another one of these for the beginning of August. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, all that fun YouTube stuff. It really helps my numbers to grow. I am looking to hopefully start going live in the not too distant future, but I need more numbers. I need more subscribers before I can go live. All right. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, thank you for being here, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.